Hello everyone, my name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 90. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on September 15th, 2024. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I can hear my cat crying outside my door, begging to be let in for snuggles. Sorry guys, stream cancelled, cat wants snuggles. Lay of the Land is a microvoxel block game. Oh, okay. I have never heard of it. Oh, and there's more up here. Naturally. Really? How big is this deposit? Holy moly. It's not that way. It just keeps going. I'm going to run a pickaxe here in a minute. I wonder if this is two deposits. This is unusually large. Maybe not. Oh, maybe so. Stop! I don't want this much red dye. But I'm compelled to mine it. Compelled, I say. Every block of mine, there's another Cinnabar lurking behind it. Okay, this was one deposit. It's just enormous. Okay. Alright, I'm going to block off some of this. Actually, I'm going to make some walls from these stones here. Let's make nice, cheap, preventative measures. And we're just going to... let's see. Do this. Boop. And that. Good enough. Alright, let's see what's lurking down here. That's a big deposit. What direction we go this way? I think we probably want to go something like this. Maybe block this off. And probably... Let's run to the surface. Let's recover our stability for a minute. And then we'll come back down. Although I do wonder if I should go after the... Is this the Bountiful? Let's do the Bountiful. Just going to be... Oh, we have two Bountifuls. We got two options here. Perfect. In fact, I'm going to throw this iron out. I don't need one unit of good iron, but not the best iron, clogging your inventory and taking up room for 50 or 63 more other iron. You know, we're getting the spooky music. Extra spooky now. At some point we'll get positive here. Okay, we're not very positive here. That's not great. Let's see. Let's run up somewhere up here. Watching how fast our gear spins to the right there. So they're reasonably positive here. It's slowing down here. Let's go this direction. It's usually, but not always, more positive higher up in the world. Like here's a little slower. Base of that little mountain. So let's go back here, I suppose. It's decent here. Oh, there we go. Now we're picking up. Hey, look at that. It would be nice if there was like a way to map and like retain on the map, like a record of where it's stable and not. And not one that you have to like actually like draw on the map manually, but like somewhere where you could, you know, just automatically have it done. 49. Oh my goodness, we were in rough shape, that's for sure. Oh, cow. It's not very fast, is it? Let's see. So we got almost 2 stacks of Cinnabar. So I guess that's kind of what I usually find, I guess. It just seemed bigger because we were in there for a while. So this will be good for boatloads of red cloth. Now we've decided a little bit on some colors. I think we're going to go for the, what's it called? The minstrel. The minstrel coat, I think, would look pretty good. Along with some other stuff to bring out Kurazar's colors. We'll need some red dye for that, but that's like... This is like 1 or 2 pieces of Cinnabar worth of red dye, so... A swimming pool of mercury poison? Absolutely. That's why we're here. And we need sewing kits too, okay. So we'll probably want to get back on our flax production here soon. And I'm probably going to throw down our bed at some point and sleep. Turn these into barricades. Hello, lightning. Alright, got barricades. We're going to want to ditch the shovel and the knife. Good thought of surprise, no one's made a temporal stability locator mod. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. It would be like some way of actually like recording that as you travel. We'll get these guys down. And then we probably won't need you. So we'll leave that alone. And then I think we're good. So we got room for a whole bunch of iron ore. And we're getting there stability-wise. I'm going to... What is calm? A heat map. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, like a heat map that uncovers like even a small radius. Like even just as large as the map up here. Or even just like a circle within it. Like this. Would be nice. $83. That's probably enough. Where are we? We need to go directly down here, I think. We're not going as deep, so we shouldn't have as bad stability. Oop. Hello. Hello, trouble. Not going there, though. Where'd that go? Oh, we're actually too far north. Alright, back we get into our little ditch here. Our little dell. Not the computer kind. One of these. Here we go. I'm going to block these up. I always mistake these for our shaft here. It's the second time. We actually had a base where it was mildly unstable. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I remember I was watching some of Ashantin's old videos, and way back when, she had built a base before stability was even a thing. And eventually, that base became unstable when they added stability. Let's start in, let's just do the lower one, why not? Do this one here. See if this is the right direction for it. I can poke it. Find out. See if we're in huge territory or just like large. Huge. Okay, we're right in it. We're in the thick of it, as it were. Wouldn't mind a 2-block tall... Oh, deposit though. This is a bit messy. So we'll use the bombs here once I get a good feel for how long this is. Which is pretty long, apparently. Alright. So we use the bombs. We'll start now, why not? Oh, we lost the music. No. There we go. And we're just going to dig out 1, 2, 3. And you know what we'll do? Right here on the fourth one. Nope, goodbye. Boop. Yay! Ooh, nice. Can't see anything. Okay, so a little bit of bombing here. Hope you all like explosions. And we have Keth. Hello, Keth. We also have... Oh, so you told me your name. It was May, right? Or Maya. And then we have KD8 is here. Hello, KD8LVT and Bree P. Welcome, everybody. So I do think we're kind of near the edge of the deposit from where we are here. We're getting this kind of patchy stuff. I'll chase down some of it by hand, but I don't want to like spend a lot of time here. Or maybe this is not the edge of it. It is the edge of it. The iron ore discs tend to have like lobby bits hanging off of them. So we get these little patches where you get like a dozen or so blocks in a corner. Not Mash. Well, there was somebody named Mash earlier who's here, I believe. And Dharma loves the smell of black powder in the morning. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? All right, let's go to the... Nope, let's keep grabbing stuff here. There we are. All right, so I'm going to come over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll come over to here. And we'll just dig some of this out. And bam. A little owie. I got a boo-boo. I got a boom-boom boo-boo. Let's dig back here. Retrieve these pieces. Okay. And that's probably about it for here, isn't it? Yep, okay. Ooh, I hear growlies. We're going to preemptively block up some of this. Just for when there's trouble. Not if, but when. Oh my. There we go. Oh, it's probably the cave that I found earlier. Okay. We do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, they're off to my right. Oh, got creepy music again. Get the creepy deeps. There we are. Next up, plastic explosives and vintage story. I somehow doubt that. Hello. We'll go until we get some bad creepy music, and then we'll run upstairs and sleep. And then we'll head home, because this will probably be enough to keep us moving on for a little while. I feel like we're getting toward the end of this part here. Let's go. We'll go back up here, and we're going to go in this direction now. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Blow that up a little bit there. Merp. There we go. Much better. Oh yeah. See, does this continue this way? Yes, it does. Okay. So we will do a bit of this. Keep going this direction. Oh, it goes down. Of course it does. Ugh. Okay, so we've got a little bit of terrain to work with here. We have Arva, Arcus Valerian. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. What do I mean is this will be enough? If there's inventory space, we have to fill it. I get that feeling, but I don't want to spend all day mining iron with you guys. Alright, we'll grab a few of these stragglers here. Oh. So I could have left those probably. We're at 49. We'll do like 1 or 2 more bombs and then we'll probably be done here. Oops. Light it, don't break it. Okay. This will be a terrible place to come back to later. Have to clear it out before we do any more mining. Here we go. Bit of this, and then I think we'll do one more bomb. One more bomb in this direction. Oh, maybe not. That's the end of it. Okay. Alright, we'll note that. And we'll do one more bomb, but from up here. All the way back here, let's have some food. Food, F-E-W-D. And we're going to go to here. Dig this out a little bit. Let's have a tripping hazard. The trick with mining is to leave lanterns. Yeah, you can leave lanterns. If I had them. That is one thing I do want to make lanterns at some point. Eventually we'll use some for mining. But I mean, the main purpose would be for later use in decoration. Hello. What's going on here? Ah, okay, went down. And I think we're about done. Yeah, we're done here. Alright, let's go upstairs. And it is calm, so we can just mosey on home. Most miners quit just one bomb from greatness. I will bring the ladders back with us again, because I don't think we'll be back here for a little while. Not like a long, long while, but it's not going to be in the next couple streams most likely. Since steel making is kind of slow. And there's the creepy music. Alright, let's get these out of here. Let's hope nothing decides to spawn next to us. Hello. There have been a few times where I found a 2-block tall deposit of iron. Those are real nice for bombing, because you can just bomb and then walk, bomb and walk. Spectacular. So we're going to be going home, which is this away. We'll fire up some bloomeries for the night. And then in the morning, our steel will probably be done. Not that it matters that much. We'll need to make probably a couple shovels. In fact, maybe we'll make a full... Hello, sudden sand wall. We'll make a full forge, full forge of shovels, so 4 shovels, because I think we're going to need that much in general. Like in the long term, we'll probably go through even more. But even for this initial terraforming, we're going to be flattening an already flat area of land, but we're still probably going to burn through shovels like you wouldn't believe. we've got good wind for hammer work. We do, although it depends. So wind is not uniform across the whole world or server. As you can see, the wind has died down here because we've moved. If we went back that direction, it would pick it back up again. So just like temporal stability, wind is also a heat map. But the wind heat map, it either moves or the values inside the heat map change over time. I'm not sure which. And our little light of civilization glows on the horizon. I'm reminded I should probably knock these trees down soon. How are bees doing? The bees are out gathering. Okay, good. We will fill new frames in 2 days. Okay. Sweet. Speaking of bees and frames, kind of as is tradition, we probably won't have a chores stream this Wednesday, but we should have one the following Wednesday. I seem to have settled into mostly a pattern of like every other Wednesday. More by chance than scheduling than by on purpose or anything. But let's go and I guess we will indeed go pop these in the pulverizer. Elite Arbor says it seems localized. No, it actually is localized. Like I said, I don't know if the wind heat map moves or if the values in that sort of region just change over time. It's probably by chunk, really. Oak Tree says, wind heat map localized to gentle breeze or calm if the Seraph thinks about processing iron blooms. This is also true. Very true. All right. Very slow. My goodness. Holy moly. Okay. Let's go and... Actually, before we start iron blooms, let's make sure we have enough fuel. We might not. I made some charcoal, but not a ton. Can I store these in here too? I can. Got 400 even. Okay, not too bad. So we'll do 10 bloomeries worth if we, assuming we have that much clay. There we go. Peridotite stones, other ignoramus. More peridotite goes in here. There we go. Oh, and we got 2 of these too. Sweet. It'd be fun if standing on a large gear made you spin. Yeah, that'd be great too. That's one thing that I think Tyron probably ought to look into updating at some point. I feel like he showed a little GIF of that at some point. I don't recall if that was this game or a different one, but I could have sworn he did show that. Okay, so I've got the ore going on, or the Cinnabar going on. Let's check our stash of fire clay bricks. Yeah, should do. Alright, so 10 would be 60 of these. So that's 8. We'll do 2 more. And then we'll just take 2 off of here and do that. There we go. All right, so 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. Pick you back up. The middle mouse click mod is so nice. Not having to like you know, set up my inventory and mess around with my hotbar a million ways. Perfect. Let's grab some of you. Probably 3-ish stacks, I want to say. And our brand new steel hammer. Wow. About to break you in, buddy. 4,500. So we got 4 and 8. And then that should... see, they'll give us... so we'll need like another stack of this. And that should give us most of a stack, and we'll figure out the rest from there. Oh, and someone had mentioned there's a mod where you can just add these all at once, and I forget what the mod was, but I'm going to look it up at some point. Because, yeah, making this a shorter task would be nice. But we're only an hour and 10 in, which gives us plenty of time to think about terraforming. And start doing it, too. I think I'll start by grabbing a whole bunch of dirt, and we'll convert that into packed dirt. I'll grab whatever I have already, if I have any. And then we'll make our way down to the south. TL Forever 262, you're only an hour and a half late. Even better, you're only an hour and like 11 minutes late. So, yeah. Boy, you're doing great. How am I? I'm doing okay. We had a bit of a long night last night. Corosini got sick. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. Let's see how my math holds up. 48, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ho ho, look at that. Perfect. Yeah, so we were up in the middle of the night a couple times. But I am caffeinated and ready to roll. And I'm already rolling, in fact. Let's get some of these bad boys in here. I think those, the trees, the acacia trees outside are going to be ripe for turning into charcoal. Hope she's better now. Oh, she's not. She just started getting sick like yesterday evening. She just started preschool, so naturally she's going to be getting sick like nonstop for a while. That smell of charcoal filling my lungs, making my alveoli very happy. I love inflammation in my lungs. It's great. Hey, Madlord Hubris just woke up to a late night D&D session. That is a valid reason for missing part of a stream. Absolutely valid. One of my buddies wanted to start a new D&D game, and so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play. So we'll be starting that in a few weeks here. I'm playing a very sociable and social butterfly druid, which is not what you'd expect of a druid, but there you have it. So we got 3.2 days there. Let's grab this pot. You can go back up here. Oh, we have another pot in a container, don't we? Ah, yes we do. Aha. Okay. In my hands, this is good for 3 days. You stay here. I just heard a growl. Probably in our ruin below ground there. Alright, so we're going to tuck that away in there. And fire clay bricks go down in here. There we are. Got a hammer. Don't need you at the moment. Actually, no, we don't need you at the moment. So let's see. We need to check off things. We check off the pomegranate and olive trees on my old-fashioned list on paper with pencil. We got Cinnabar going on. We got dyes going on. And next up is terraforming. Let's go check out how our Cinnabar is doing over here. Non-standard characters are the best. Yeah, I'm I'm a big fan of playing with tropes like that. Oh, we're getting there. Not too bad. Now I think this is going to grind, if I'm correct, into 2 vermilion. Okay. So we want to come up here and do a half a stack at a time. This might slow things down even more, but we'll see. All right. So while we're here, okay, there we go. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's grab our hammer. And you know, we'll do 3 shovels and 1 hammer. Boop. Oh, we have more iron blooms too. Okay, so we're not really hurting for iron blooms. Okay. That's what, almost 2 more runs of iron into steel. Did the quern start to turn backwards a bit? Yeah, when you start a system, sometimes it takes the game a second to update and figure out what direction things should be turning. Because when you add or remove a machine or turn it on or off, it has to figure out where all of the torque is coming from and what direction it's coming. It doesn't really matter. All the machines will work fine, whether they turn forward or backwards. They might look funny, like, because they might turn the wrong way. Like if you're looking up here at these guys. So this is going the correct direction. But if we had this hooked up over here, it would probably be coming in the wrong direction. And so it would be spinning backwards, but it would still be raising and lowering the pounders at the same rate and the same speed and the same direction and everything. Guthop had a favorite as a half-orc sorcerer with 6 intelligence. Kept over handing over platinum pieces instead of silver because you couldn't tell the difference. Oop, right. Did the thing again. As always. Alright, you... Let's go there. In my way. Alright, so hammer first. Wherever hammer is, there you are. Gonna pull these down. Yeah, so my druid, since we're talking about D&D characters here, my druid's gonna be like he was a bit of a hellion as a kid, and he maybe really annoyed the druids one day when he threw a, we'll call it a party, a very adult style party, in one of their holy sites, and and it made them a little bit mad, just a little bit, but all was forgiven eventually, and their forgiveness sort of led him into deciding to join them and learn their ways and become a druid. And now sort of those days are behind him. He's much calmer and more of a, he likes to be the party facilitator and then, like, you know, be a wallflower, chat with some folks, have a cup of mead, but not really get like too crazy anymore. We have PTRD41. Yeah, we're doing smithing time right now before we go and start terraforming time. Terraforming. Oh, terraforming. Not terraforming. Rats. I wanted to terraform. Because it said in the mines, Spooky is my middle name. Also Danger. And I have a lot of middle names. A lot of them. Weren't druids known for those types of parties? Possibly. Possibly. But I also wanted, I often sort of design a character around some ideas and then work backwards to figure out the mechanics and the story, which is probably pretty common. But one thing I wanted is, I want some skill points to throw around in like non-druidy stuff, like gather information, and a couple other odds and ends. And so I was like, how do I get more skill points? Because I'm playing an elf, which is kind of what I default to. So I could have gone human, got some skill points there, but I've lost some of the other things that I wanted from, like the spot and listen bonuses from being an elf. And 2, 3, 4. And so I decided to take the Nymph's Kiss feat, which is it's like a role-playing mostly feat, where You get skill points. You also get bonuses to your charisma-related skills, which I want for, since I'm the party facilitator, I figured having those skills would be good. Get off my bar. There we go. And it also gives you something else. I forget what it is. But you have to have a, quote, intimate relationship with a fey creature. And I was sort of thinking, like, usually that indicates romantic. But, like, what if it didn't have to be? What if instead I was really, really good friends with the dryad whom the druids, like, sort of revere and worship? And we're going to actually go through our translocator at this point, and we're going to head down. We'll head down here. We'll come out here, we'll grab some dirt, and then we'll head up to here where we'll start flattening certain features out, like these holes and things. And probably bringing some of this down by like a layer. Like here, we'll cut out this layer here. We'll see what we can do about that. Or maybe the opposite. Maybe we'll build up the rest of this to this level here. I'll probably leave this lake since we are about water. And we'll probably leave this and sort of try to build around it in our final build. But I'm thinking the tower itself is going to be probably right around here, honestly, where this tower already is. Well, so Patrick, the Fae in 3.5 are notably less generally hostile than they can be in 5th edition. I don't have any food. What dope. Because I figured, what if it's this dryad who, she's like an object of worship by the druids. So they worship her, and she's their spiritual leader. She's aware of her immortality because maybe she has, like, her tree only has 100 or 200 more years. So for her, that's like twilight of her life, and so she's aware that she's going to be dying soon, and she's tired of the worship. She just wants someone to, like, be a friend and talk to. And my guy, started out as a pretty irreverent kind of type, throwing that kind of party in her grove. What if, amidst her forgiveness and everything, he's like, you're pretty cool. Maybe I can, chat with you. And she's like, I'd like that. And so what if he's sort of like the, just her good friend in her old age kind of thing. So that was my idea for that. How to justify having a feat like Nymph's Kiss. None of this newfangled character construction started with first edition AD&D. Oof. Yeah, I mean the style of play is different now too. Whereas those were designed more around, like, specifically adventuring in dungeons. The games become a lot more like, hey, let's add rules for everything. I mean, that's 3.5 more than 5th edition. But it's still a thing. Alright, so let's steal some dirt. From... I guess we can just sort of start cutting things back here, I suppose. Won't hurt anybody, except for that guy. You know what? Oh, come on, really? Oh, what the... Really? I think this mod has a problem. I might actually remove the mod. That aiming was just painful. What was that? Oh my goodness. That was awful. Alright. It's almost like the arrows are coming out of my, like, face rather than the bow. Yeah, Oak Tree. The first and second edition were combat sims, which is, I mean, where D&D came from. It started as chainmail back in the day, which is basically just D&D flavored Warhammer. Well, before D&D was even a thing. Clear off some of this junk. Leave that one block for the tree to sit on. No floating trees are illegal. Oops, didn't want that. Didn't mean it. all the dirt. Yeah, that's right. D&D started as a sort of as an add-on for chainmail, really. It was, oh hey, you're already like got these characters? Maybe you can roleplay with them when you're not in combat. I'm not sure if they still make them, but I know for a while you can still buy chainmail characters. I actually have a few that I bought in the like middling 2000s or so. And they were relatively new sets. For all 5 people who play chainmail. Vote Kurazark. Am I Kurazark? Oh, hello again. I'm gonna shoot you with my arrows, totally, that I won't miss with. Oh yeah, they do come from my face, don't they? Kind of misleading, but okay. Wooden trees are the worst in the other block game too. Oh yeah. I remember one of my buddies had a tree farm on our very, very first server. And I always hated going there because... And he complained about it. He'd be like, I don't get it. Why are there the insert green name of blowy uppy creatures that I can't say on this channel? Why are they always in my base? I'm like, because you've got this like shadow grove of like floating dead trees that you never cleared out. This is when you had to clear these by hand. They wouldn't despawn. So understandable that he didn't want to deal with it, but it caused him problems. Lake Filter didn't know that D&D started as medieval armor. It's all in medieval armor. Okay, this should be... We got a few holes to fill. This should be plenty for what we're doing here. I don't really see this being a problem. And then we need to start knocking some sand out of some places here. Knock some sand out of our shoes. So we're going to make this into packed dirt, so that while we're working, if we come across it, we'll know it's us. And it'll also be harder to accidentally blow through it with a shovel. There we go. And we got one left. Oh wow, Sylvia G. Thank you so much for that support channel. Howdy, hope day is going goody. Day is going goody. And not just thanks to you, but also thanks to you. But, yeah. Rough start to the morning, as I mentioned earlier. But, no, we're making good progress here. And it'll be exciting to, talk about what we're going to be doing next here. So I had an idea that came to me last night. Well, after putting Charisma back to bed, was... So I built that scale model back at the other place, and that's still the general design I want to go for. I'll try to make it less less Kurazaron, as someone mentioned earlier. Hello. But what I want to do is I noted that, you know, it's very symmetrical. And symmetry is gorgeous. Symmetry can be really fun to play with. But also, it's nice to have bits and pieces of intentional asymmetry, especially when it's functional. So I was thinking, I'm going to come up here to where I'm thinking about it. Hello, hyenas. But so our tower is going to be about here. I'm going to go up here and we'll talk about what I was thinking of. And maybe the tower won't be quite that far away. That is quite a ways away. Asymmetry for bad boys. Well, I'm in the right place then. Alright, so that is our tower location. It's actually a pretty good distance. It might be more like here where this indent is. But I was thinking, so we're going to have those arms that come out, right? And what if, so instead of having the arm come out and end like here, what if we put that out on the water and we made it a little bit different from the other arms in that it would be able to drive a boat into it, even a ship. And maybe even have, instead of like just a walkway down the center, What if we even had... Ooh, yes. What if we even had a little canal that went directly into the main structure, and that there was a little dock right inside the main structure? So like right around, I don't know, here? I mean, given that we're going to be sort of worshipping water as one of our main themes, that I think would be a lot of fun. So, and that way it would still be symmetrical, like generally, but like since we're having a functional difference or functional change up here, we could then, you know, we could play with that, and it would still look like it fits in without being awkward. And then under here, the loss of heavy warning, under here we'd come in, and that's dangerous, and just build out supports under here for the tower that's over the water. And we would do diagonals, we wouldn't go the whole way down. We just supports under here. Creepy. So that's what I'm thinking here. I think I like it. And you guys seem like you do too, so we'll call it there. That's what we'll call it. Not the stream. We'll call the idea there. Okay, so this is actually right in the way. And this is an entrance to a cave, isn't it? Yeah. What is this weird blocky thing here? Like, it's just more sand. Why is there sand here? The heck? Man. No reason. There's just sand here because they can. Okay. Well, everyone, that's about all the time we have for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, let me know by leaving a thumbs up or a comment in the section below. But as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.